what's good, y'all? It's your boy Big Grizz, man. We back with the last reaction. This is something different. I wanted to test my pausing skills to the fullest, low-key kinda. I'm reacting to someone's video. This is this guy, Shafrilla's production. He did every Blue Sky studio movie ranked. I guess he ranked them and all of that. So I'm gonna I'm gonna react to give my opinion. I'm gonna react probably like the first 10 minutes. This is a 43 and 21 minute video, so the first 10 minutes I'll react to if I get a good response, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, I'm gonna get his opinion, and then, you know, as we go through, I'll pause and give my opinion on the movies, let y'all know what I've seen and whatnot. I figure this be a good little thing. If not, then it's just something to do. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, road to 10K. Appreciate everybody coming through. If you're new to the channel, please make sure you like the video and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let me know what you want to see, what else you want me to react to. I'm trying to definitely react to more than just music and just movie trailers and stuff. So if there's anything else you guys want me to react to, anything funny, anything serious, whatever, just comment it with the link and I'll get to it, man. This is the start of something new. So let's do this, Big Grizz.
For Shaper List is provided by Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. Whatsoever. The most offensively bad thing about Ice Age 5 is not any of its content, but just simply the fact that
hold on.
Ice Age 2 in the same, nor is the movie at the top of the list video for you, because I have practical that exists. Or, you know, it did. I've gotten a lot of requests to take a look at this studio in particular, and since they only made 13 films, I figured it would be easy to make a video on them out of respect. Respect for the dead? Yeah, I'm gonna be upfront. If you're a die-hard fan of this studio and its output, I don't think this is the video for you, because I have practically no reverence for Blue Sky Studios, and I do not miss them now that they've been shut down by Disney as part of the Fox merger.
Oh,
it's not like
for real?
I hate Blue Sky or anything.
I didn't know that. Dang, okay. I didn't know they were shut down by Fox or whatever he just said. Wait, let me rewind. That's why we paused and duh. Yeah, I missed that part.
I figured it would be easy to make a video on them out of respect. Respect for the dead? Yeah, I'm gonna be upfront. If you're a die-hard fan of this studio and its output,
I'm not really
the video for you, because I have practically no reverence for Blue Sky Studios, and I do not miss them now that they've been shut down by Disney.
Okay, Disney closing Blue Sky Studios. Fox once dominant animation behind Ice Age franchise. Oh, that's why, bro. Okay, it makes sense now why, you know, Ice Age is on Disney Plus now, and they got the new series. That makes sense.
It's part of the Fox merger.
Makes sense.
It's not like I hate Blue Sky or anything.
Makes sense.
I just don't have any strong opinions about them or anything.
Oh, they did robots?
Positive or negative. Except
bro, listen. I loved robots as a kid. I had it bootlegged on the DVD, and it was clear. It was a clear bootleg, perfect. Looked like you was right there, you know, looked like you bought it from the store DVD. I love robots, man. The story was kind of, but the storyline was trash, but I don't know. I just liked it because, I don't know, at the time it was almost the only movie that we had for real.
Well, the movie at the bottom of this list isn't something I vitriolically hate, nor is the movie at the top of the list something I genuinely love. As such, I am completely indifferent to the loss of this studio. The only thing I remotely feel bad about, besides the loss of Big Weld, is the fact that a group of undeniably talented animators are now out of a job. I sincerely hope they can find more work, and Disney can go f*** themselves for firing them. And don't get me wrong,
Disney fired them?
Blue Sky's closure doesn't mean I actively wanted them to go out of business. I mean,
they did the Peanuts?
Releasing fine,
I didn't watch
movies without much of a positive impact on pop culture, besides making Big Weld. But it wasn't an aggressively negative impact like that of Illumination. They just kinda did their own thing in the corner, and I just kind of ignored them for most of my adult life. It's not like I had to get force-fed the mini-sloths from Ice Age 2 in the same way the Minions poisoned so much of what I hold dear. So whatever, let's talk about Blue Sky and their aggressively mediocre lineup that I have no strong opinions on. I did this for you, Big Weld, my sweet, sweet prince. Disappointment in the game of life. Ice Age 5. Do you hear me? 5. They made 5 of these. DreamWorks didn't even make 5 of any of their franchises. Not even Shrek. How does a studio only make 13 movies and 5 of them are Ice Age? What a sick joke! You'd be hard-pressed to find any animated franchise that's nearly as creatively bankrupt as this one. Despicable Me may be approaching 5 movies, and most of them may be terrible, but at least 2 of those are just filling in backstory and not desperately trying to prolong a story that has absolutely no business continuing whatsoever. The most offensively bad thing about Ice Age 5 is not any of its content, but just simply the fact that it exists at all. Because, like, there's nothing to talk about here. It doesn't make me angry like your earwigs or your car.
Wait, there's an Ice Age 5? I didn't know. Wait, what? There's an Ice Age in there in space? Last Ice Age I remember that I watched was the one with the dinosaurs. That's the last Ice Age I remember. Is the one with the dinosaurs and shit. When they went underground and stuff. That's the last one I remember. I didn't watch the one after that. I don't. Wait. That's a lie. Cause isn't there one with Drake? There's one with Drake and like Nicki Minaj and they had a daughter, right? Nope, that's a cap. So wait, was that the last one? I think that maybe would be 4. So that maybe was 4 then. Cause I think the last one I seen, so the last one I seen is they had the daughter. Peaches, I think. Peaches. That's crazy. I didn't know they did another one. They should have stopped that shit. What else could you talk about? They got extinct.
Cars 2s. It's just so boring.
Or they turned into elephant
These
shit.
movies are about the characters taking a journey somewhere, making their way through dangerous set pieces, and eventually getting where they need to go and saving the day. Yay! In this one, Scrat finds a fucking UFO, which was technically set up as a background gag in the first Ice Age movie, which means they clearly planned this whole series out ahead of time. Oh my god, great work, Blue Sky! Thanks for tying the entire Ice Age saga together by doing this.
He's kind of hating.
Which is kind of nice because he's pretty epic. But he also kind of drives the entire plot, leading the group and coming up with a plan. There's also these good dinosaur-ass villains who are chasing him and trying to prevent him from preventing the apocalypse because they're stupid. So the villains only have beef with him, and he's basically in charge of everything. So what does that mean the other characters get to do? Oh, nothing! Thanks for asking. Diego and his girlfriend, whose name I don't know, are upset that kids are scared of them. There is one scene at the beginning to establish this, and then it's never brought up again until the end of the movie, where the kids are suddenly not scared of them because they help save the world. Wow, what a great and well-developed
Damn, bro, sorry. Wait, so basically I didn't even have to watch the 5th one because you just broke everything down to me.
I forgot the Lady Tiger was even in this movie until I saw her again at the end and was like, oh yeah, she exists. Cool. Sid does nothing until they get to this magic place with a bunch of animals who are old, but use magic power crystals to be young. And the lady sloth likes him, but then he accidentally ruins the crystals and turns them all old. And the voice actors don't even try to sound old, they just have the exact same voices. Cool, good job. Manny is obnoxious and out of character because he doesn't like his daughter's fiance, which is fun because that means we got even more cliches, my favorite! It truly is amazing how they do every cliche imaginable with the daughter character in these movies. Like, I think she deserves a medal for most cliche character of all time. Even the Scratch shit is just tired and boring at this point. Ice Age can go f*** off. They took a relatively grounded and laid-back first film and turned it into this obnoxious farce of a franchise.
Yeah, I ain't gonna cap, bro. Nothing no big. I feel like no Ice Age is better than the first Ice Age. Like, period. Like, I think I like the second one. What was it? Was it the second one? I like the second one. What was it? My Meltdown or some shit like that? Or I think something like that. Meltdown, something. That was cool. But after that, I feel like after like the second one, they should have. I feel like after they made the one like where he found Ellie, it should have just stopped after that. I feel like, me personally. What y'all think?
I am so burnt out from watching these movies that I never want to see any of them again. Fortunately, this is a franchise that has had practically zero cultural impact, despite having 5 movies that raked in billions of dollars at the box office. Nobody talks about Ice Age except when they say how much they want to kill the baby for some reason. No one gives a shit about these movies, and I couldn't be happier about that. Just put these animals out of their misery already. They deserve to go extinct. Thank you, bye. Also, don't even come at me in the comments saying I missed the Buck Wild movie. That wasn't Blue Sky. They're dead now. That was some other shitty studio. I don't have to watch it. Fuck you.
This is the most obnoxious thing I've ever experienced in my life.
One day, without any prompting, William randomly showed up to my house, gave me the Blu-ray for Epic, then left. I had never seen Epic, nor did I want to, so I had practically no use for this thing. Though we did put it in the background of the Tamatoa video as a joke. Well, the good news is, thanks to this ranking, I finally have a use for this thing. Let's pop it in and give it a watch.
2 hours later.
What the hell was that? You know,
Yeah, before he was racist, I've never seen Epic either, so I'm probably just gonna watch and react because I've never seen Epic either. I never looked like anything I wanted. It looked titty, so I never even bothered to turn it on.
Heard a ton of people say that Epic gives them Studio Ghibli vibes. And you know what?
I ain't gonna. I've seen it like on TV, like you know, sometimes like flipping through channels and stuff like that. But I've never like sat and watched it because it was just like, bro, what is little short people with leaves and nah, bro.
After watching it, they're totally right. This was just like Tales from Earthsea. I cannot express enough how thoroughly generic and forgettable this movie was. There's just so little to talk about with it. The main character has no character traits and she's kind of a huge dumbass and all the other characters are really boring.
Bro, they be talking that shit. I like, dude, I'm about to subscribe.
Terrible comic relief. They were never funny. I don't even remember their names. I don't remember anyone's names. The stakes feel extremely low, mainly because of how vague and poorly elaborated on the world building is. They also need to protect this pod, except at one point they leave it with the incompetent comic relief Slug and Snail without any supervision whatsoever in the middle of this crowded party where it could easily be stolen. And then it is. What could be more important to this one serious dude than personally guarding the pod that was the last remnant of his dead lover Beyonce? What was he thinking? Who gives a shit? Why is this movie even called Epic when nothing epic happens in it? I guess it's nice that Blue Sky tried something wildly different from their usual output. Like, this is a lot more serious and has some pretty unique character designs and a new art style that's actually not too bad. But none of these things can save the fact that this is the most generic trite they could have possibly put out. Once again, not infuriating, but an experience I got nothing out of whatsoever. Phew, William. I'm gonna leave a Blu-ray copy of The Good Dinosaur in your mailbox when I get a chance.
It seems today that all you see is violence and movies and sex on TV.
Ice Age 4. This is the first one of these movies that absolutely should not have been made. You could argue the second and third ones shouldn't have been made as well, but at least they come together with the first one to form a perfectly mediocre trilogy.
Yeah, I was gonna say second and third one I did mine. It was the fourth one that's like...
What's up, my man?
In this wacky and completely necessary new adventure,
that's the one with Drake and shit.
becomes God himself and begins terraforming the entire planet. Also, Manny is Jesus, I think. I'm pretty sure that's what this line implies.
When exactly will I be allowed to hang out with boys?
When I'm dead. Plus 3 days. Just to make sure I'm dead.
His daughter is a teenager now, which is cool, because that means they can do literally every single teenage
that's what I meant. They're gonna
in one movie. They deadass have an exchange that's just 10 different cliche lines, one after the other. How nice. There's an inexplicable Josh Gad mole that comes out of nowhere and is considered important by the end for some reason.
Yeah, I really...
He does not return for the 5th movie, so what does that tell you? There's a bunch of pirates, and I guess the Peter Dinklage monkey is like the first passable villain in the franchise. Like he's
facts.
entertaining and has a surprisingly decent villain song.
Yeah, they should have kept Boy going. If they'd have kept him in there, that'd have been,
I like when Scrag gets seduced by the nuts, because that was funny. I like how they introduce a female tiger for Dio.
Yeah, that was fire, too. That was fire.
To do with him, so they just figured, oh, we gotta throw him in a passionless, chemistry-less, boring-ass hetero romance. Why not?
She ain't really had that much lines, but hey.
Sid's grandma shows up, because I guess they just wanted Wanda Sykes in the movie, so they just invented a character for her to play. Drake and Nicki Minaj are in this movie. Yeah, seriously. I didn't bother looking up who they played, and I couldn't really tell, because who gives a shit? How come Nick
They had like 2 lines, bro, and it was like,
I feel like that's illegal. I also feel like Manny was way too much of a jovial dumbass in this one. He's so far away from his original personality at this point that it would be funny if I had any sort of investment in him as a character, but I don't anymore. This movie is genuinely
I'm agreeing with what he's saying.
At the same time. I'm not even sure what else I can possibly talk about at this point. It's just such a nothing installment in an increasingly nothing franchise made by a
he hating just a little bit. They good. They not good, but they ain't like terrible.
Oh wait, I'm getting ahead of myself. Sorry.
Horton hears domestic violence in the next apartment and doesn't call 911.
You know what's weird? I don't remember Horton Hears a Who being this bad. Everyone always calls this the best Dr. Seuss film adaptation.
I don't remember this. I remember watching it. We had this movie.
It's also like
I watched it probably like one time. I didn't really like it for.
Like Jim Carrey and Steve Carell both were shockingly unfunny and whatever in this. They straight up invented a pointless new character for Seth Rogen to play that could have been removed from the film entirely with nothing changing. This vulture villain is tasked with stealing Horton's clover, and he says he's gonna eat it. But then he doesn't eat it when he has it. He just dropped it in the big clover field. Why did he not just eat it like he said he would? Why is there so much boring slapstick filler in both the jungle and Whoville? Why set up this council in Whoville who doesn't believe the mayor that Horton exists if you don't have a scene where they realize they're wrong? Why is the mayor's son emo in this? And why is he voiced by Jesse McCartney? He has like 5 lines in the whole movie.
Bro, legit, bro.
He doesn't even sing. On the Dr. Seuss wiki, I found out that for some reason, it says that JoJo's singing line was delivered by Fletcher Sheridan, who also played Cy, the O'Hare delivery guy in The Lorax, which is a good metaphor for how much I wish this movie was more like The Lorax. Just unabashedly terrible in every way, instead of just being boring. Plus, The Lorax at least had Danny DeVito and funny Tumblr Sexy Man and actual decent songs. Why did they break out into a random pop song at the end of this movie? Why are there so many pop culture references? Why is there a cringeworthy anime sequence in the middle of this movie?
Is, bro.
That was my favorite part of the whole thing.
A whole anime genre, bro.
Cringe.
This movie is wild. It was the only
way to salvage it because clearly
wait. Now that I think about it, yo, this movie was wild. Like, they definitely had a whole anime little joint in between there. There was just big shit going on for real. Like you said, bro, the son was emo. That shit was kind of weird for it to be like a kid's movie, bro. It definitely made like an emo little kid. What else, bro? Yeah, bro, yeah, dude, son, like his son said 5 words, bro. Literally the whole movie, bro. It was, I don't know, bro. Now that I think about it, yo, that movie was,
stretched into 90-minute films.
Once we get through this one, we're going to wrap this part up.
Bullshit filler and pointless
do another
celebrities and ultimately be extremely boring and tedious. Then again, maybe I should be grateful this movie isn't too cringy, because if this movie was released nowadays, they absolutely would have named the sour kangaroo Karen, and I don't think I could inject that much pure, unadulterated cringe into my veins. Sorry. There's only one piece of value I derived from this movie, and that is our Lord and Savior, Yummo Wickersham. Praise be to him. Yeah, I don't know why, but a few months ago, my friend group started obsessing over Yummo Wickersham as a meme. I don't get it, but like, who am I to question memes? So yes, thank you, Yummo Wickersham, for blessing us by sticking a bajillion bananas in your mouth hole. Thank you for having approximately the same amount of lines as Jesse McCartney, yet graciously foregoing top billing in this movie because you did this for the art, not the recognition. Thank you, Dan Fogler, for bringing the simian saint to life. I would walk the length of the world to get Yummo back in my life. Please, Disney, let Blue Sky come back to deliver us one final swan song. The Yummo Wickersham origin story. We need to know
lost.
the
I don't know what he's
history of
talking
this
about
glorious,
with the monkey.
magnificent creature. Okay, guys, I hope that was good. Now time to forget about Yummo and go back to making Gargamel memes instead.
And his name is just...
Alright, y'all. That was it. I think that was, what, 10? That was 10. We just went through them. So let me know what y'all think. That was my opinions on it. I'm going to do another part. Obviously, I'm going to finish this. But this John's like 43 minutes. So I'll probably do like another 10 minutes. Well, I stopped it at 12 minutes. So I'll probably do up to like 20 minutes. Maybe 20, 15 minutes. And yeah, then we'll go from there. And yeah, like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Thanks for tapping in. Big Grizz.